All right, I don't know how to start this. All right, no fluff here.
Action!
I can't create tall tales, so I'll tell you the truth. And the truth is that I was anxiously waiting for Netflix special on India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry. But when it came, it was a total bust. I was like, wow, what the heck was that? So I was ready to write a fiery email to Netflix, but then it hit me. And I was thinking, why don't I create something and show it to them what exactly is India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry? So this is my attempt to show to Netflix and to the whole world the India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry. Hi, my name is Kasim, and you're watching the India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry 2.0. Let's get started. Before we actually talk about the India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry, let's take a step back and talk about what cricket actually is. What happens when you hear the word cricket? If it is those little chirpy bugs, then my friend, there's a problem. Cricket is a sports, an international sports, and very big international sports around the world, except the US and Canada. What cricket is, it's very similar to baseball. It's baseball's wild cousin, or you can say siblings. Similar to baseball, cricket has a bat, but it's a flat bat. And similar to baseball, it has a ball made of cork, wrapped in leather, and stitched tight. So the stitching actually helps where the ball swings. Now let's talk about the batter. The batter is the person who swings the bat. And in cricket, you can swing the bat or hit the ball in any direction. Even if you misses the ball and it's away from the keeper, you can still score the runs. The only difference is that in cricket, you don't need the dirt slide. In baseball, like it's a very conventional thing that you have to do the dirt slide. If you miss the ball, you can still score the runs. The only thing is the ball has to be away from the keeper so that you don't get out. Where the batter stands, it's called the pitch. It's 22 yards long. It has two ends, striker end and non-striker end. The way we score in cricket is running between the wickets. We can also score runs through hitting the boundaries. In cricket, there are two types of boundaries, 4 and 6. If you hit the boundary, it bounces off and reaches the boundary, it's called 4. And it's worth the 4 runs. If it goes all over the rope and reaches the boundary, it's 6. Very similar to home run in baseball. And then there's the pitcher, the person who throws the ball to the batter. In cricket, there's a difference. The arm of the bowler has to go all the way to the top and then releases the ball. Unlike in baseball, where you can just throw the ball in 90 miles per hour to the batter. The pitcher can throw 6 legal deliveries to the batsman in an over. And an over is a set of 6 legal deliveries. And in cricket, unlike baseball, you can actually bounce the ball on the pitch. So the bowler can run fast and then pitch the ball. The bowler can, just walk or jog and then release the delivery. Depending on the speciality of the bowler can throw the ball as long as it is a legal delivery to the batter. In cricket, there are 3 major formats. So the first one is Test, which is the classic epic battle. So it goes for 5 days, white uniform, red ball, tea breaks, lunch breaks. So it's a World Series of baseball, but stretched into a saga for 5 days. The second format is ODI International, One Day International. So it is the newer format than the Test, but is relatively being long in the cricket history. So it goes for 1 day, and it's 50 overs per team against the second team. And sometimes, depending on the situation of the light or rain, it can be reduced to minimum overs. The newest format in the cricket is T20 International, 20 overs per team. It lasts around 3.5 hours to 4 hours, perfect for a short duration entertainment. And it attracted a lot of the investments in the cricket these days. Why is cricket so big globally? Well, thanks to the England. So the English Empire, wherever they once governed, has cricket as their sports by default. And all those 3 majorly English-speaking countries has cricket their main sports, England, New Zealand, and Australia. But somehow it skipped the US and Canada. I don't know how, but it is what it is. So the next time you hear about the cricket, don't say that it's those little chirpy bugs. Say it's a cricket, it's a sport similar to baseball. Okay, so in this section, we'll examine the India versus Pakistan rivalry through a purely statistical lens. This analysis focuses exclusively on the data and not emotions, providing an objective overview of the competition between the two teams. Let's get started. I'll start by walking you through the key highlights at a glance. It all kicked off way back in 1952. Yep, that's when the epic clash was born, sparkling the fiercest contest in the cricket history. MS Dhoni has the most wins as a captain, leading India to 17 wins across all formats, showing why he's the captaincy legend. Then there's Kapil Dev, snagging 141 wickets against Pakistan. Talking about domination, right? And who's the run machine? None other than Sachin Tendulkar, piling up a colossal of 3,583 runs against Pakistan. But when it comes to the overall performance, Pakistan got the upper hand. Pakistan leads with 88 victories to India's 76 victories across all formats. Now let's break it down and talk about the test matches first. In 59 battles, Pakistan edges it with 12 wins. India got 9. But here's the kicker. 38 of them ended in a draw or no results. That's right, over 64% stalemates. I mean, when both teams are trying to not give up, it's definitely hard and it would definitely end up in a draw. Switching gears to one-day international matches, 136 explosive encounters. Yep, Pakistan's got the upper hand with 73 victories. India's close behind with 58, and just 5 fizzled out as draws or no result. But India got the World Cup magic somehow. India defeated Pakistan in the ICC World Cup tournaments 8-0 against Pakistan. T20 International, oh, this gets wild. They have played a total of 13 games. India crushing it with 9 wins. Pakistan got 3, and 1 game resulted in no result. So what's the grand tally? Across all formats, 208 matches, Pakistan leads with 88 wins. India got 76 wins, and 44 ended in a draw. That's all, folks. This section ends here. Now let's talk about the key highlights of this India-Pakistan cricket rivalry. The first game was in 1952, but we are starting off from 1986. There are 2 main reasons for that. One, we have the footage. And the second reason is that most of the people from the 70s and the 60s, they aren't around for this video anymore. I mean, the most of the people. The first one is Javed Miandar's 6 of Chetan Sharma. Picture this, 1986, Sharjah. Pakistan needs 4 runs off the last ball. Chetan Sharma delivers the ball. Javed Miandar smashed the ball and it's a 6 and Pakistan wins, snatching a 1-wicket win for Pakistan. You can still hear the roar. It's the sound of defiance. In 1996, Pakistan is meeting India for a quarterfinal match. Amir Sohail scores the boundary and shows the direction of the boundary to Prasad. Prasad, in the next ball, clean bowls Amir Sohail, and it changed the direction of the game. And also, it became one of the heated moments in the cricket history of India-Pakistan rivalry. Next up, 1999 Chennai Test. India is winning the game. Sachin Tendulkar is on the strike and is smashing Pakistani bowlers left and right. But then Saqlain Mushtaq spins the balls and gets Tendulkar out, and it changed the dynamics of the game. And because Indian crowd at the time was expecting India was winning, but Pakistan snatched the victory out of India's mouth, out of respect, they give the standing ovation to Pakistani team. That's class transcending borders. Same year in Delhi, Anil Kumble steps up with 10 wickets in 1 inning, a Herculean feat, bowling Pakistan out for 207 runs. India won by 212 runs, and Kumble's name echoes through time. Proof one man can steal the show, and he did. Next up, Pakistan is meeting India for a triangular series in Brisbane. India put a total of 196. It was supposed to be an easy win for Pakistan, but somehow Pakistan lost early wickets and Pakistan got into a tricky situation. To a point that Pakistan needed 1 run off 1 ball, and Saqlain Mushtaq was on a strike. And Saqlain sneaks a single and Pakistan wins. That was one of the historical wins, and also funny because until the last ball, you didn't know who was going to win the match. In 2003, Pakistan was meeting India for a World Cup match. Pakistan put a total of 273 on the scoreboard, but then Sachin Tendulkar sets the stage. He helped India chase the score and helped dismantle Pakistan bowling that day. It's a moment of individual brilliance that still gives fans goosebumps. And that iconic six of Sachin Tendulkar's, of Shoaib Akhtar's fiery pace, that became an iconic six in the history books of cricket, not just the history of India and Pakistan rivalry. In Multan 2004, Virender Sehwag rewrites the script. A blazing 309 runs against Pakistan, India's first triple turn bulldozes Pakistan to an innings defeat by 298 runs. Sehwag didn't just play, he conquered and he wrote the story. Kanpur 2005, Shahid Afridi lights it up. A ferocious 102 runs off 46 balls with 10 fours and 9 sixes chases India's 249 runs, but Shahid Afridi made it so easy for Pakistan to win that game. Next up, Mirpur. Pakistan put a total of 330 runs on the scoreboard against India. I mean, just the score itself is undefeatable. But Virat Kohli sets the stage and scored 183 runs and made it very easy for India to win that game. In 2014, Pakistan is meeting India again for an Asia Cup match. Pakistan needs 10 runs of the last hour. Ashwin is bowling, one of the greatest spinners India ever produced. And his carom ball was so difficult to pick that he got out so many great batsmen because of his skill. And Shahid Afridi is on the strike. He hits 2 sixes of Ashwin back to back and snatched the victory out of India's mouth again. No matter who you're cheering for, you'll still remember this game. 2017 Champions Trophy Final, India versus Pakistan. And Pakistan put a total of 338 on the scoreboard with Fakhar Zaman's iconic century. But India got out all of them by 158 runs with 180 runs defeat. India had so many amazing batters in that game. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, MS Dhoni, Hardik Pandya. But Pakistan dominated that game, and this game became one of the key highlights of this rivalry. One interesting thing is that Pakistan never won a game against India in a World Cup game. Whether it's T20 or ODI, Pakistan just never won a game. But in 2021, Pakistan not only won the game, but it also made a record. Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam chased 152 runs just by the opening partnership. Not only they won the game, but they made history by defeating India with 10 wickets. Next up, 2022 ICC T20 Cricket World Cup. Pakistan is meeting India. Pakistan put a total of 160 runs on the scoreboard in a T20 match. And India lost a lot of wickets early on. So there were 31 runs and 4 wickets down. And then Kohli sets the stage with a match-winning 82 runs. And those 2 sixes against Haris Rauf in 19th over, I still remember Harsha Bhogle saying,
Kohli goes down the ground. Kohli goes out of the ground. Wow, this is a sensational.
Cricket between India and Pakistan is like a love story interrupted by politics, time and time again. And acquisition flies both ways. Pakistan is accused of insurgencies in India, and India is accused of insurgencies in Pakistan. To me, it is very clear. Both sides are to be blamed equally. Yes, you can argue that one side caused more harm than the other, but the truth is both are tangled up in allegation of violence. And because of this, fans from both nations miss out on the thrill of the cricket showdowns, watching their hopes of epic battles crumble into nothing. However, only ICC tournaments have been keeping the rivalry alive, a fragile thread of hope. Politics swings the bat these days, but the spirit of the game is still alive. I really hope, with all my heart, that Pakistan and India could transform into nations like Germany and France, once bitter foes in World War II, now united by open borders, thriving trade, seamless travel, and diplomacy without barriers. Only then, Pakistan and India cricket rivalry can truly come back to life. And there it is, folks, the India versus Pakistan cricket rivalry. This isn't just a game, it's a heartbeat shared by billions of people. Yet, politics swings the bat. It's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And you might not know, but the recent game of India versus Pakistan was viewed by more than 611 million people just through the Hotstar, just through the one network. So now think about other millions of people who weren't even counted in this stat and they watched the game. So here is my call. I'm demanding the game back. Yes, I am demanding the game back. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think that Australia and the UK can play an important role in reviving this rivalry back on the pitch.
And that's all I have to say about that.